Hi, my name is Willie Griffin, and I am Assistant Professor of History at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. I am primarily interested in the historical Black press and news media history, as well as African American military history and the history of Charlotte's local Black community. On the evening of September 23rd, 1930, after a long day of work at Fairview Graded School, a teacher named Lillian Redding caught the trolley from the city's historic Biddleville community headed uptown to Brooklyn, Charlotte's largest Black community. After she had ridden nearly a mile and a half in the front seat of the car, the conductor ordered her to the back. With subtle indignation, Redding moved back just one seat. Outraged by her defiance, the driver summoned the police who boarded the trolley and forcibly removed her using obscene and abusive language. The officer arrested the young school teacher, threw her in jail, and would not release her until the following day. Lillian Redding was a member of the prominent Delaware Redding family, which included her brother Lewis, an attorney pictured here with future Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall and the rest of the legal team that argued the landmark 1954 Brown v. Board case. Her story was documented by Tresvant Anderson, a recent Johnson C. Smith graduate whose clandestine journalism career had recently propelled him into national prominence. While many historically Black newspapers picked up the Redding story, Anderson did not have the influential power of television that would precisely 25 years later beam the story of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr. into the homes of many Americans and those throughout the rest of the world. Mainstream news media's role in controlling the narrative of the modern civil rights movement can more clearly be understood by examining the growth in the number of American homes with televisions through the decades of the 1950s and 60s. In 1950, only 9% of American homes had televisions, but by 1955, the year of the Montgomery bus boycott, that number jumped to 65%, and 10 years later, the number skyrocketed to 93%. The most critical question educators must begin to ask is who controls the narrative and who benefits? Or do we continue to prioritize the race beat narrative of mainstream news outlets? In addition to historical Black newspapers, this course uses oral histories, archival research, and the latest scholarship to locate and document a more robust narrative of the modern Black freedom struggle.